In this video, I'm going to be explaining how to automate emails inside of Monday.com. I'll be going over how to send one email and how to create drip campaigns as well. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nick. Thank you ever so much for giving this video a watch. Hopefully it will be of value to you. Just before we get into the video, if you need any help at all setting up Monday.com for your business, check out my website below. We would be delighted to help. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Like I just mentioned, in this video, I'm going to be explaining how to automate emails inside of Monday.com. Now I'm going to show you two things. Firstly, how to automate one email, and then I'm going to show you how to create a literally like an email sequence drip campaign. All automated, all inside of Monday.com. Hopefully this video is going to be of immense value to you guys. So as you can see, I am in my demo workspace. Currently, I do not have a board. So I'm sure you guys do. Let me just quickly set one up, add new board. I'm just going to call this example board. Leave the privacy as main, and I'll just leave the select type as items. Then I'll go ahead and create a new board. So as you can see here, I've got my example board. I'm just going to delete all of this data with the exception of the first one, just for clarity throughout the video. And as you can see, I've got my one item here. What I firstly need to do is go ahead and add an email column, as this is going to be the email address we are sending the automated emails to. So if we go to add column, go to more columns, and then search email, then I'm going to go ahead and press the add to board button. Now I'm going to enter in my email for the sake of this video, but of course this is going to be the email address such as your client emails that you are sending the automated emails to. By the way, if you need any help setting up Monday.com for your business, drop me an email at this email address and I'll get back to you with how we could possibly help. So I've now got my email, and what I firstly want to do is I want to send an automated email when the status is equal to done. Okay, so that's as a simple trigger. When the status equals done, then send an automated email to this email address here. What we now need to do is go to automate in the top right hand corner, and we need to go to create a custom automation. If you can see it here, that's fine. Select create custom automation. If you can't, go to custom down the bottom left hand corner and press create custom automation. Now we firstly need to define our trigger. So when this happens, and as we agreed, when status, and then go ahead and select the status column, changes to done. So that is our trigger. Then go ahead and do this. Select the then do this button, go to more options and scroll on the far right hand side to the very bottom, and you will see send email. So we've got Gmail and Outlook. Now I've got really bad news. If you are using any other email provider, unfortunately you are not going to be able to use this tool, but I think the majority of the people will be using either Gmail or Outlook. I use Gmail, so I'm going to go ahead and select the Gmail option. Then we've got the then, and then we've got this Gmail icon here. Now this is where you choose the account that you are sending the emails from. As you can see, I've already got info@crmcrew.co.uk set up. However, if you press use another account or add account, it will take you to the Google login or the Outlook login. So I'm going to go ahead and select info@crmcrew.co.uk, and this is then where we select our email. And this is where we literally write out the email that we are sending. So I'm going to say congrats, just as an example for this video. And then I'm going to write hi. And you will notice we have got some placeholder stuff down here. This allows us to auto-populate fields from the board items. So if I select item name, and the item name is hi Nick Boardman, so the item name is Nick Boardman, it will say hi Nick Boardman, and then we can go ahead and write out additional information. So congrats on etc, etc. This is a complete example email, and then I'm just going to go thanks CRM Crew. There we go. And you can of course add as much placeholder information to the email as you like. Now do bear in mind with these emails, unfortunately you can only send plain text emails. You can't add photos, you can't add attachments, but of course you can add links if you'd like to. So just bear that in mind. And then once we've written out our email, we then need to select who we are sending the email to. So if you select someone, you will see we've got a few different options. We've got team member, people, board subscribers, you've got yourself. But what we want to be doing is sending it to the email column that we just created. So there we go, just select that option. And then go ahead and press create automation. So now we've created, when the status changes to done, send an email to this particular email address. Very, very simple. So if I go ahead, and firstly I'm just going to change the name of the item to Nick Boardman. If I then go ahead and change the status to done, it's automatically going to send an email, and that will then also appear in our updates, and that will also end up in the inbox of that particular email address. So if I then go to updates, you will see that an outgoing email from info@CRM Crew to Nick Boardman sent at Saturday, and you can read more. Hi Nick Boardman, as you can see, we've got the placeholder information that's been added. Congrats on blah, 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 blah. And then thanks CRM Crew. So that is just one basic example, okay? So hopefully that shows you how to send one trigger email directly from monday.com. Now what I'm going to do is show you how to send a sequence of emails. So this is where things get really, really interesting. I'm just going to change the status back to stuck, move it away from done. What we now need to do, and there are a few ways of doing this, but I think the most simple way of doing this for the purpose of this video is we are going to utilize the date column. So what we are going to do is I'm going to remove the date for the time being. And what we firstly need to do is set when status equals done, set date. Okay. And we're going to use this date as our trigger for the next two emails. Okay. So if we go to automate again, go to add new automation, and then go when this happens, again, when status changes to done, then do this and go to more options and scroll on the right hand side. We want to go to the set date option and we want to select the date column. So then set date to today, and then go ahead and just press create automation. Now, one thing I would recommend doing is just going to the three dotted button on the date column, go to settings and just go restrict column edit. So only you or specific people can edit this column, because this will otherwise interfere. If people start changing the dates, this is going to interfere with our email sequencing. Okay. So now we've got that, what we need to do is if I then change the status to done, it's going to automatically set that date as today, and again, send another email. So just be mindful of that. Okay. But I'm going to change it back to stuck. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to automate emails based on this date. So if I go to automate in the top right hand corner and go to add new automation, when this happens, and I'm going to select when date arrives. Now that may sound a little bit counterintuitive, but if you actually select the when option, we've got when date arrives, but we've also got this criteria set here. So we can go 1 day before or 1 day after. So I'm actually going to put 4 days after date arrives at, and then you can select the time that you'd like to send the email as well. So I'm just going to leave it at 10 a.m. Then you need to select the date column, which is of course the only column on this particular board. Then do this. And it's just a case of going to more options and then going to Gmail or Outlook, whichever is your email provider, selecting your email, writing out your email. So I'm just going to go congrats 2.0. Here we go. Just as an example. Hi, item name, and then example, etc. Thanks, CRM Crew. I'm hoping your emails are going to be a bit better than mine. And then just go to the someone column again, go to email, and then select the email address that you'd like to send that email to. And then go ahead and just press create automation. And then we can do this again. So if we go to add new automation again, when this happens, date arrives, when date arrives, and then we go to, like, let's say 8 days after at 10 a.m. this particular date arrives, then send an email. But there's one additional thing that I want to show you. It may not be the case that we want to continue them down the email sequence if the status changes, okay? So what we can do is 8 days after date arrives, and if drop down meets conditional, status is something, and only if status is equal to done, then go ahead and send the email. Now, the reason we might have to do this is because if we are automating emails based on leads and we put a lead into a follow-up status and then they come back to us, we do not want to continue to send them follow-up emails or follow-up automated emails. So we could have, if they are in the follow-up status, then send them this email, and then 4 days later send them this email. But as soon as that status is changed, we do not want to send them additional emails. So we could just have 8 days after date arrives, and only if status is equal to done or is equal to follow-up, then send the email. And if it's changed, then it will not send the email. So bear that in mind. Plus we can add additional and criteria if you would like to. And again, it's the same principle of then do this, go to more options, scroll on the right hand side, select your email account, select the email that you want to write. So congrats 3.0, hi, placeholder name, example, Thanks, CRM crew. There we go. And then we select the email column that we are sending this email to and just press create automation. So now we've got these automations in place. That was 4 days after date irrespective, and that date is 8 days after date, and only if status is done, then send those emails. Press the X button. If I now remove the date, if I then change it to done, this will then go ahead and automate the date populated. I'm then going to receive one email immediately, which as you can see has been added to the conversation. 4 days later, I'm going to receive another email, and then 8 days after this particular date here, and only if the status is still equal to done, I'm going to receive another email. So that is how to automate emails inside of monday.com. You can get really complicated with it. And I'm more than happy to explain anything. If you drop a comment below, I'm happy to explain anything that you can do. Hopefully this video has been value to you and shown you that you actually can create some pretty cool drip campaigns and automated workflows inside of monday.com. And I will see you in a moment's time. Hopefully you're now all set to create automated emails inside of monday.com. If you have enjoyed the video or found it at all useful, please consider giving it a like, possibly even subscribing. If you have any further questions at all, you're more than welcome to drop a comment below, or you can email me as my details are in the description below, and I'll do my absolute best to answer any questions you do have. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you shortly in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.